on the left.
I guess Kudus versus Son.
Kudus versus Son.
I've got to go Kudus, yeah.
What, against Son?
Yeah, yeah.
Heung-min Son.
Heung-min Son.
Son Heung-min.
Of 3-4 years ago, gets in over anyone in the Premier. I am, and I hate to admit this as well, but I've been one of Heung-min Son's biggest fans over the years. I've watched him play football for Tottenham. I think he's a phenomenal player. But not at this moment in time. He don't get another Kudus.
Well, he
better.
has been injured the last, and he's been complaining about fatigue and getting overplayed. But I still think if you look at his numbers, 4 goal contribution in 5 games this season, you can't really complain with that.
Kudus is that's similar though.
Is he?
Yeah,
I don't know.
So yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
Last season as well. What was his numbers last season?
17
Monstrous
goals,
numbers.
10 assists.
Kudus got 18.
Did he?
Yeah.
In all competitions. All competitions. Well, we weren't in all competitions. we were only in.
But you got to think
that was
about
just Premier League
how poor we were. We were poor. We were. I don't know how we languished in 6th for so long and 7th and things like that. We were terrible last year. It's just come to the league. I think you look at the way he dribbles. I think he's
dribbling. I think he's probably one of the best.
He's the
in
best.
League.
He's the best. He comes out top of every stat. I think for the last since he's been here. Dribbling is phenomenal. You can't get the ball off of him. Strong.
No, he's strong, yeah.
And he can score goals. You see the goals that he's got, and I know Son can. I've seen some of Son's goals. You know what I mean, live in person. But I think at this moment in time, at Son's age, I know he's got good numbers. I think I'll go Kudus here.
If you ask me, would I take Kudus at Spurs? I'd say yes. But if you ask me, would I take him in place of Son? I'll definitely say no. If you ask me instead,
but would you have said that last year?
100%.
I remember people saying last year it's the end of Son. Son's got to go.
Nah, I hate this narrative. I hate this narrative.
But you've heard that, right?
I've heard the narrative,
and
I've spoken to Spurs fans about this as well. And it's just like every year, Spurs fans and certain fans write off Sonny. Every single year, he comes back and shuts up the doubters. Every single year.
I honestly, he's got to have been there for nearly 10 years, if not over
2015
10 years.
he signed
2015.
for us.
I remember saying in about 2016, 17, I said he's the most underrated player. I think it was the world's most underrated player. Everyone slept on Son because Kane was doing so well. But that link between them two was absolutely phenomenal. I thought he was phenomenal. But I think at this moment in time, I think Kudus edges it for me. Just for me, because
I just can't.
All right.
I can't do it. I just can't.
We'll split that one.
Sonny has to go in, surely.
What's the chat, Sam?
Someone says he gave us Brennan. You got to give him Kudus.
I would give him Kudus over Brennan on the right, but not over Son on the left.
All right, let's go Kudus on the right then.
Kudus on the right and Son on the left.
Yeah.
All right, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
We just can't not have Son in this team.
Son.
You can have the striker.
You can.
And
I'm not even going to argue with the striker.
Solanke, who? Antonio.